Are you a wheeler, dealer, negotiator extraordinaire? Do you know how to get the best deal when buying a gun or a truck or engaging in international prisoner exchange with another superpower?
Nope.
This week, we witnessed the equivalent of getting a General Electric minigun for 2 bottle caps and a stick of gum when old Uncle Joe traded the literal Lord of War for a WNBA player.
Good job.
Now, I wish they would have called me up because I know I could have gotten us a better or at least a more entertaining deal than anything the WNBA has to offer. I have a whole list ready to go just for these situations, so sit back, prepare to slide your offer across the table, and let's start the show. This video is sponsored by Spartan Armor Systems, makers of high-grade American-made body armor located in sunny Tucson, Arizona. From soft armor, composite, ceramic, and steel plate options, they've got a solution to your armor needs. You can find out more at SpartanArmorSystems.com. We are going to be firing strong right out of the gate with our most outlandish request. What better thing to trade an arms dealer for than a chance with a natural bombshell? So we will be insisting that any trade include Black Widow's phone number. Yes! I can hear you all now shouting from the rooftops, Tyler, why? You've got no shot with her. To all those doubters out there, I'd say if missing shots was a problem, we wouldn't even have a WNBA. Woo-hoo, buddy. Hey, you know what? Maybe we should be a little bit more pragmatic in our negotiations here. Maybe focus on something a little bit more useful in our day-to-day lives. As freedom-loving Americans, we cherish our Second Amendment right to bear arms. But also, as a freedom-loving American, you want to take it up a notch. So if it's your right to bear arms, then it must also be your right to arm bears. That's just science, people.
Yes, definitely.
That's right, folks, you deserve a live bear trained to be a personal bodyguard because let's face it, nothing says don't mess with us like a bear that smokes, drinks, and brings you ammunition. Think this might be a little too outlandish? Well, then it'd be best if you learned about Private Wojtek and the Battle of Monte Cassino, where Polish and Russian forces had a trained bear to haul ammunition and march in formation. Besides, how bitchin' would it be to show up to the range with a bear? Talk about flexing on that guy who's just got that dinky little trained German Shepherd. Hey, you know what? I think I left my ammo in the truck. No matter, I'll have my fucking bear go get it.
Watch your profanity.
Take a pro tip from your friend Tyler here, folks, and remember to get you one that is housebroken because you do not have a shovel big enough for that problem. Next. Okay, Ivan, it's time to turn over all your good UFO stuff. Everybody knows that the top-notch bizarre shit goes down in Siberia, so it's time to cough up those three-eyed aliens and hyperspace engines. Let's face it, the same way you probably wrecked your first car, we have all managed to wreck our first planet. No crying over spilt carbon though, so it's time to collect that insurance check, chalk this planet up to a learning experience, and go off to the stars to find a new home.
Bye, Felicia.
You're tired of this planet anyways, and there are some Han Solo fantasies you need to work out before you die. So if you're like me, you've probably already bought some too tight pants, and that bear will substitute for a Wookiee just fine. As an added bonus, you'd have Joe Rogan and Alex Jones on your side for this one, and it would definitely distract from whatever Kanye decides to do this week. So it's a win-win. Just think, with alien cloning technology, we could genetically enhance WNBA players to the point they might actually be able to dunk and be entertaining enough to turn a profit. Boy, I'm sensing a theme in this one. Wait a second, did you guys hear that? Hold on, one sec. Ah! Attack! Son of a bitch! I cannot believe this. No way. Man, somebody broke into my car. Can you believe this? Somebody just broke into my car and left 4 WNBA tickets. What's this world coming to, man?
Oh, snap.
Have you ever seen the pictures and videos of the old Chernobyl power plant? Have you ever thought it might be a great place to invade for some airsoft fun with your buddies? Well, queue up that secured messenger system that the Kremlin uses and fire off that request. Tell them for the Lord of War you want unlimited access to the Chernobyl nuclear plant to LARP with your buddies. Also, they're gonna need to throw in some Call of Duty and PUBG style airdrops. Driving to Chernobyl is for the pores, and we are going for the whole authentic experience. Never mind, you've never trained on how to jump out of an airplane. I'm sure that Russian tech has lots of safety gear built in, and it's gonna be a breeze.
It's a trap.
Do you think this is too extreme? Nonsense, I say. I'm sure they're going to be willing to comply just as soon as they win their war in Ukraine. Ooh, how's that going for you there, Putin? Added bonuses to playing in a radiation-filled landscape include glowing airsoft BBs, free full-body x-rays that a doctor will never see, and an increased chance of your children looking like a Jell-O mold. You'll know the game is over once you and all your comrades have that lovely pink hue covering your skin that you get from being seasoned with spicy air. Since we may be going to space anyways, heck, let's have those FSB types turn over Elon's DMs. Besides top-level SpaceX secrets that could be helpful unpacking all that alien tech we now have access to, we'd get to see S-tier trolling at work. Can you imagine how lit Elon's DMs are now that he has essentially spent $44 billion to create the world's most dumpster fire trolling machine? With Twitter booming about the trade that actually did happen, having Russia hack his Twitter account would just be another shiny stone on that yellow brick road of comedy gold from Twitter and Elon. I, for one, am enjoying watching Elon on Twitter and would definitely do the trade just to keep the troll going. At the beginning of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the media reported a single Ukrainian pilot downing Russian jets like a game of whack-a-mole. While most people have chalked this up to media propaganda, we at the Tundra Nation headquarters believe he is real and gone silent because he's been captured. He's being held captive until we can release the only man that can get them replacement aircraft. With the acquisition of the Ghost of Kiev, we will be able to further fortify ourselves from the planes Russia has recently acquired from the prisoner exchange. Even our current administration couldn't fuck this one up. This one is literally foolproof, and it is a perfect Tinder match. Let's see. Seeking a mature arms dealer, likes fun and activities, willing to give ace pilot a good time. Swipe right. I'm sure we'll get a match in no time.
Wrong.
With our newly acquired Slavic pilot, we're gonna need something for him to be effective in. We were hoping for an Su-57 in the trade, but the current economic climate means all we can get these days are used MiG-29s. While still capable and known for being a good starter, we'd have to become a first-half team to make it effective. You'd think we could buy one directly from our arms dealer buddy, but he has no access to his inventory while he's locked up in the States. We'd need to release him to be able to reestablish his connections to help get us the goods. Age-wise, we'd be making a good play though. A 55-year-old arms dealer for a 40-year-old aircraft seems pretty darn good on the surface, but without the Ghost of Kiev, who are we gonna get to fly it? Honestly though, we'd really just settle for a steady flow of AKs and normal pricing on cheap steel-cased comm block ammo. Listen folks, I think we've made some reasonable offers so far, and just like a FUD selling anything online, we're not suckers, so no lowballing. Another thing not for suckers is to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers, folks, only 7,000 more to go, and it really helps spread our Pro 2A content across the internet for new viewers. Also, join me on Twitch at Tundra Gaming Live, where I'll be live as this video drops. Don't forget to join us next time, folks, when we still don't know what the fuck we're doing. Or maybe this time we do. Bye-bye.